Do you think we should give R. Kelly a second chance?
Everybody deserves a second chance. I know that Elvis, a lot of motherfuckers for 14, 15. I know Nick with young girls, to keep it 100, right? I'm not into that. Again, the legal age is 16 years old. So does that make it right if it does it? Yes or no? To everybody on the table.
Absolutely
does that make it right?
not.
If it's legal, does it make it right if a dates a 16-year-old?
Makes it very wrong. I
Ladies?
don't agree.
No, it's gross.
All right. So, but it's legal in America.
Right.
So why the is R. Kelly doing all this time? Because you know why? Because they're 14 and 2 years younger. But you don't think that the ones that you don't think that the people who cleared it for 16 years old didn't know that they're with 13 and 14s too. Right. Like even to make a age that young to be the law, you already know they're going under that.
Right.
I'm not condoning with little girls. It's sick.
Right.
All right. It's sick.
I agree.
But I don't think R. Kelly should rot.
Do you think we should give R? And I still be riding the R. Kelly. I don't like.
Listen, man.
I be playing my and people looking at me. I'm like, nah.
But what about R. Kelly getting arrested when he was a kid? They didn't take in consideration none of, and they exploited him and made all these documentaries that all these people made money off of.
Right.
Them parents and them girls knew what they were dealing with R. Kelly. A lot of people knew that. You know what I'm saying? But R. Kelly wasn't educated, man.
Does R. Kelly deserve a second chance? You guys let me know in the comment section what you think of this whole situation. Let's get into it. So for those of you guys that don't know, R. Kelly is an R&B singer. He is known for songs like Bump and Grind, as well as Step in the Name of Love. And he also did like a mini movie called Trapped in a Closet, like a musical. But let's get into the crimes of R. Kelly that he has done. So let's get into it. So R. Kelly, as of last year, was sentenced to 20 years in prison for his XCX crimes. But prior to all of this, back in the 90s, R. Kelly allegedly married Aaliyah. And at the time, she put down allegedly that she was 18, but she was 15 at the time, and R. Kelly was in his 20s. And let's revert back to 2002, where R. Kelly was indicted by a grand jury where he got child PORN, and the charges was videotaped when he was in his 30s with a underage girl. Now, that is to say this to revert back to present times, that Benzino was asked a question on this podcast: does R. Kelly deserve a second chance? Now, this is my opinion about the video. I just personally feel like, as a journalist major, I don't understand why these podcasts have their mics on, because I feel like they are not doing the homework of the person. What does R. Kelly's case have to do with Benzino? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And then for Benzino to answer the question and say like, well, the legal age is 16. I like how Benzino said that just because it's legal, it doesn't make it right. But there are people that are doing it. So it kind of contradicts what he was saying, but he was saying that Elvis did it, so nobody said nothing to him, so why are we saying something to R. Kelly? I feel like it doesn't matter the status of a person, because you can look on the news. There's educators that are messing with these underage kids, that they're in their 20s and 30s messing with middle school, high schoolers. I just personally feel like that, in my opinion, there are people that are in certain positions that, whether if they had traumatic experience, because I know Benzino mentioned in the video that R. Kelly had a abused childhood and he was SA, and you know, it's a pattern that he's just repeating and he needs to educate himself. Well, this is my personal opinion about that whole situation, and I just feel like us, especially in Black culture, we have this tendency to protect predators. It still means he did what he did. It does not separate what he done. You know, if you take away his musical abilities, he still did the crimes. He still did, and he's doing the time. And there's so much evidence that has been there, but nobody acted on them. Let's get into it. When you think about Aaliyah, age ain't nothing but a number. Who was in the background of that album cover? R. Kelly. What song is on that album? Age ain't nothing but a number. Aaliyah was 15 saying age ain't nothing but a number, and nobody picked that up, and nobody ever talks about that. Nobody ever talks about, there was interviews of Aaliyah and R. Kelly. They would dress alike. They would be very close, more close than a mentor should be. And I just personally feel like, this is my opinion. Y'all can give me in the comments if you want to. It was just something that he seen or has done to him, whatever, in the mind control of, because Aaliyah was very mature for her age, and that's why a lot of people thought she was older than what she was. But at the time, she was only like 14, 15, maybe 16. But that does not make it right. Just because it's legal does not mean it is right, and then it's okay, because it's not. I don't care if you are in your 20s and 30s and you riding around dating somebody that's middle school, high school, you need to go to jail, period. I don't care if you male or female. That is nasty. If they are not your niece and nephew, you need to get off the premises immediately. I don't understand, and I will never understand. Can't nobody convince me that it is okay for a 21-year-old to be with a 15, 16, even an 18-year-old. I don't care. It ain't right. It's nasty. I don't care. Y'all can get in the comments. I am 29 years old. There is no middle school, high school student makes me feel, oh, I got to talk to them. No, I am with a man, a grown man in his 30s. That's who I'm attracted to. People that are in my age bracket or up. I have no rhyme or reason to look at somebody that is old enough to be my sibling, or let alone old enough to be my child. But because there are people that feel like, oh, because it's legal age, it's okay. No, it's not. Where is your morals? Where is your values? And for people that still want to listen to R. Kelly, that is your business. But for me, I am not listening to R. Kelly. I don't want to support anybody that did this. And for y'all that want to support him, that's y'all business. But for me, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not stepping in the name of love in my wedding. I believe I can fly for my future child's kindergarten. I'm not doing it because I just think like this man has blatantly, verbally, and subliminally said the things that he was doing, and nobody caught up to it until now. Y'all probably got R. Kelly's in your family or in your friend circle, but because that is your friend, because they hold a certain title in their life of a job, you are protecting them, and you are just as wrong as that said person. I don't care. Y'all can get at me at the comments, but I will never support anybody that does any harm to anybody, whether it's a child or it's a woman. Man, abuse is abuse, and I'm not about to support abuse. I don't care. Y'all can get at me if you want to. I will never support somebody that does such things, because I wouldn't want that to be my child. And that reverts back to the question of, where were the parents when this whole situation happened? Like, where were the parents? Where were the people that were involved that arranged this? Because to me, it's like, how can you be a parent and you allow this grown man to be in your child's presence? That is just sick. Everybody should go down, not just R. Kelly. Everybody. I don't care if you made the agenda. I don't care if you went to the mall, schoolhouse to find the kids. You need to get locked up too. Because I just personally feel like this is the year that Cat Williams basically said everybody is getting exposed. Everybody is showing their true colors. And I'm happy that people are speaking their truth, because you're seeing who they are. And Maya Angelou said it best. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this whole situation. Let's talk about it.